Chip here, No Garage Garage. We're back on white trash again. I need to get the seat cleaned back off because I'm gonna have to scoot this over. But now today's thing is to get all this cleaned out and get this box out of here. Hopefully get everything cleaned up, get all the new parts in it, and then get it back in. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I guess I'm going to start with cleaning off the seat, getting this dash out of the way, yeah, getting stuff out. Just, yeah, I'll update you. Alright, got the box completely out, which was a lot of fun, honestly. It'll give me an opportunity to clean some stuff back here that I normally couldn't reach. Oh, my evap core, I don't know that it's damaged. I really don't. But one of these vanes is, or a couple of these vanes are pretty mangled up. So, I got another one on the way. It should be here in a little while. Says it's out for delivery. And then there's the box. The box. I think I should get a new fan. I mean, it's out, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear into this box, get it apart, get it all nice and cleaned up, and yeah, hopefully once the new evap core gets here, I will get it back in today, which would be nice. Maybe get the dash put back together, I'm not sure, but the rest would be nice. For right now though, while I'm waiting on that evap core to get here, I'm going to get this cleaned up or taken apart, get it cleaned, and and then it's time to reverse it. I'm at the halfway point. And honestly, it wasn't terrible, other than the fact I busted the shit out of my dash. My dash is destroyed. So, let me show you that real quick. I wasn't as careful as I should have been because my dash was already damaged. So I should have been real careful. And I didn't disconnect any wiring over here. I just pulled that back. Look at this. It's just destroyed. I mean, I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna have to get some washers to put over these top screws so they don't go through when I bolt it back together. Not a big deal. I love the sunlight around here. And I'll probably just buy a cheap carpeted cover to cover it up. And I mean, it's white trash. This truck isn't meant to be pretty, but it also isn't meant to be that busted up either. All right, let me get to work on tearing this thing apart and work on getting it cleaned. as you've seen, Amazon showed up with my part. I got the box pretty well clean. I still got to do, I didn't want to do the electronics, so I made sure I pulled the electronics off. Still got to do that box right there. That's pretty nasty. And wipe out more of that inside of that other one. I was gonna take it apart, but it appears to be kind of plastic riveted, so I don't want to mess with that. So I'll just get it the best I can. I mean, from when I got it, when it was full of mouse nests or rodent nests, to now, that's a lot better. But I'm gonna get back into some light so that you can actually see me. I got the new part here. I think it's right. I don't know. We should probably check that real quick, huh? It is an Amazon special, and I did order it at 11 o'clock last night. So let's make sure we got what we're supposed to get before we get too much farther into this. By the way, I don't say this enough. Merch.ng-g.com. Merch.ng-g.com. Oh yeah, this one's right. It's correct. Crappy damn shipping. But it's right. Cool. Oh, we got a seal. My other one didn't come with that. Oh, that's what I should have ordered, an O-ring kit. Of course, everything's brand new. It should come with O-rings. Okay, so the camera needs a little break. I need a little break. I'm gonna eat some leftover. I know you guys are seeing this a week later. Honest, it's the next day. So I'm gonna go eat some leftover Salisbury steak meatballs, and then get to putting this box together and get it up in the truck. All right. Now I've got most of the major gunk off. It's not great. Got my new evap core in. I'm getting ready to put the cover on that, but first, peeling out all the stuff I put in it the last time, because I put all new sealant in it. That's all it used. It didn't have a gasket. It just used RTX, you know, silicone stuff. I got all the wiring back on it too, and this is broke right there. So basically, I would need a new, basically a whole new box. Not a whole lot I can do with that. As far as I know, I mean, I'm sure there's something I could probably cover it with, but I'm not going to get overly concerned about it. Okay, we're getting there. The box is mostly together. I put silicone all along in there. I still got to do the top, or the bottom actually, but I had this piece here that was broken, so I put some super glue in there and then just screwed it here and here, put pressure on it, hold it in place. I am going to take a break, give this time to set. There's nothing else I can really do at the moment. I still got to put the heater core back in. I can't do that till I've got that set. Yeah, so getting there. All right, the box is ready to go back in. plugs. Plugged in there, plugged in there. Not plugged in. Oops. Where's that plug in? It plugs in somewhere. Oh darn, snakes. Snakes, I tell you, snakes. The box is ready to go back in. Got the new heater core, got the new evap core. Everything's in there. I need to line up that one spot real quick. And that's why I'm glad I'm doing it outside the truck, because I could have never fixed that inside the truck, because that side presses so hard up against the firewall. Anyway, so let me get this ready and then get the interior ready. I'll be right back. Alright, I still had, this was out of place, it was out of the track. Got that back in, and also I forgot to show this little section here that I had to repair. It's a good repair, nice and solid. Yeah, now it's ready. Alright guys, I got this nut here in holding it, but it's in. Now I need to find a way to prop it properly. Right now I got that Quinn box holding it right here, but I don't think that's not going to hold it up. So I need to hold it up for weight. Where's that? I gotta find that screw. I gotta find a screw. Long screw. This one. I need to try and get this back in there, and that'll hold it the rest of the way up. So and I'm gonna need both hands so you don't get to watch. Alright guys and gals, this is the one I was putting in. Got it in there. So now it's time to start putting that hole I just tried putting it in was for this. Huh. Anyway. I don't know what's making that noise. I don't have any power hooked up. Yes, I do. My negative cable was touching the battery. Whoopsie. Alright, that one. I need to try and get these ones back here started. Boy, I'm out of breath. Had one of them escape and jump under the truck. Thankfully, I got a hell of a good magnet. But anyway, so we got the two back there are in. This is the bolt that goes from the inside. 1, 2, 3 under there are in. They're all nice and tight. And the final piece is this. Why? I don't know. I'm not going to put the overflow bottle back on until I get the canister back on, the evap canister. What are you doing? Get dumb little spider. Go away. Alright. Anyway, I gotta do my wiring I remember where some of this goes. I think this was the speaker wire. I gotta find the other blue, or no, this is the speaker wire. That's the speaker wire. This goes, these go up here. I should do that right now while I'm thinking about it. This harness here, I'm not sure where that, that, get on there. I'm going to leave that loose on purpose so I remember to tighten it. Let's see. Before I call it and start cleaning up my mess, look at this. It's all busted off in here. This dashboard is wasted. I'm not replacing it. Hell no. It's white trash, man. I only do what I gotta do. White trash is meant to be ugly. And ugly he shall be. Alright. That said, I'm procrastinating. See you in a second. Alright, it's like 2 days later. I ended up working quite a bit. And then today it's just been so hot. Like last couple days have been in the upper 90s. I just haven't wanted to come out here and do anything. So, still got wiring to do. I haven't got to it yet. But once the wiring's done, and I think I need to reroute my antenna wire, because that's supposed to clip in here. So, yeah, did I see that? That's supposed to clip in here. So, I'm going to get that rerouted, get the dashboard back up there, and put back together. My goal for today is to get this put back together, and then I've got something for the dashboard once it's sitting back up there. I forgot to get washers. I need to run to the store. Crap. Alright, anyway, so let me get all this buttoned up. I'll be right back. It's starting to come together. This side is so bad. And I do mean real bad. What I might do, get some duct tape and kind of hold some of this down and fill in some of these gaps. Because I do got something for this, but I need to solidify it a little bit before I use it. Alright, this side's up. I secured the bottom one on that side. It was a battle. And I wasn't winning it. It just happened to slip into place once, and I did everything I could to hold it with one hand and change sockets and extensions and stuff with the other. It wasn't pretty. Anyway, it's hot out. I'm gonna finish buttoning all this up. Here's why I'm going through this. The original one, when I was taking the dryer off, I broke this one on the evap core, and then this one I damaged pretty good. And I'm kind of glad I changed that, because the guy I was watching before, Blake's Garage, the one where I finally seen pull the dash, he had to revisit his because it wasn't as cold as he'd liked. So he figured he'd change some seals and found out that he had too much oil in the system, and it messes evap up. Well, come to find out, also, when he was trying to fight his to get in before he pulled the airbox, he damaged it, and it was leaking there too. So I'm kind of glad I went ahead and got another one and didn't even try and put it in until I had the airbox out. So this one here is probably toast. I don't know, haven't tested it, not going to. Well, let me get back to the rest of this dash. I want to get it to a point, well, I still got daylight, where the front is together. You know, my instrument cluster in, radio in, controls are in, or the HVAC controls are in. Maybe not the face, you know, the dash instrument cover, because I got, like I say, I got stuff to do to the top. So I want to solidify that before I put the face on. And once I put the face on, I've got something, I got a cover for it. So it'll at least look presentable. I know I said I wasn't going to do anything cosmetically to this truck. It's just a work truck. I don't care about most of it, but that's pretty bad. So I went ahead and spent $27 on Amazon for a cover that will at least make it presentable, a little better. I mean, come on, we got a new key. Got to make it look good. Oh, all right. I'm babbling. Back to work. All right. I don't know if you can tell, I am absolutely soaked in sweat. Got it to, everything's in except for the cover. It goes there because I need to figure out something up here before I put that on, so that, I hate the lighting in this place. Anyway, so that I could put that cover on successfully. Hot. So anyway, I gotta call it a night, and I gotta work tomorrow. And that'll just be the interior stuff. I still gotta put this back together. Get all this going. So I want the interior together first. Well, I don't need it together first, I guess, before I do the rest. I wanted it to the point to where my HVAC controls were in. So I guess, honestly, I could start working under here. Not today. It's too hot. That and Mother Nature's about to hit us. I want this done so I can get on to the next project, which is, by the way, pulling the Mustangs out and inventorying what do we got. We decided to get rid of the Mustangs because we're just going to buy a good running one. Maybe not perfect, but running and driving next year. So we're just going to get rid of these ones, get them out of here, get them out of the yard. And then it's on to the Bronco. You remember that, right? Actually, it's a Centurion Classic or C150. Basically a 4-door Bronco that pulled out of someone's woods. The roof is Swiss cheese, but I have a plan for that. That will hopefully work. Anyway, see you in a second. Alright. We're going to call it on white trash for this one. I know I was going to do the dash cover, but that's cosmetic. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Plus, I've got a couple other things I'm hoping to get in soon for the cosmetics. So we'll separate that. Next video on white trash is going to be putting the engine back together, charging the system, and praying to God, because I don't know what I'm doing. However, the next video, yeah.